suffering a lack of income for Koval. But I think we just gotta do it. We just gotta take a bunch of Blackguard and Nagarond and move on. The other thing we can do is maybe just get a bunch of shades. Shades are actually really expensive. Like if I move over here, I'll show you guys. Look at the upkeep on these. It's absolutely insane. Like, they're not much better than Blackguard, although they do have those armor-piercing missiles, which are very, very strong. I guess they are better than Blackguard and Nagarond. Brian saying, do it, Vulcan. Buy them. We just go for the great swords. We'll have a front line of great swords, flanks of dual weapons. And then maybe a couple Blackguard and Nagarond to hold up the flanks with a couple more Dark Riders maybe.
Feared by all.
Tell you what, we drop the Dark Shards.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
We can just recruit more shades and just do it that way. So we'll have that many shades, then we'll go back to Nagarond, we'll recruit some Blackguard just to hold the front line,
Dreadlord of the
and we shall have some Dark Riders for the flanks. It's going to be pretty mental. Next turn our upkeep reduction for Harpies, War Hydras and Black Dragons will be complete, and we'll move on to Hunt Outlaws. Cool. So that's going to be done, and Malekith is done, so we will move on to the next turn. Good stuff. Now I feel like we might have to trade Nalosi's army into Malekith for the battle, his quest battle, at some point. Oh, Valen is on his way with his Star Dragon. Relinda's getting out of there. Running for the hills. One thing I'm thinking about doing is actually replacing that Lord so that we can reassign his points, because we can recruit another level 6 Lord, and by doing so we can just make him purely shade focused. We might even be able to find one that gives us extra missile damage or something, which would be really cool. Our current Lord though is really badass for melee damage. Doug says, your economy is going to crash faster than 2006 housing prices. That's probably very true. But hopefully we can start actually capturing some places on Ulthuan, especially when Nalosi arrives. And we will have a lot of income from sacking. Also our technologies here, they're going to help us out a ton with our upkeep. And the upkeep reduction is insane. That's one of the shades of dual weapons done. Moksha is pretty much done as well. Looks like we are going to take attrition if we move into enemy land down there. We're still not going to take attrition or replenishment here. Wow. I guess if we just move into the attrition this turn, we can take Hrothgar Spire, or at least sack it in the next turn. But I'm not going to find any replenishment anywhere down here. There is no settlements that I really want to be involved with. Like, the Mirror Pool of Tepok is owned by... I don't know. This could be a really bad idea. There is just too much chaos corruption to like walk an army through the Cult of Pleasure's lands. I didn't think about that. Alright, let's go grab that shipwreck. And then next turn we can start to move back down again. Alright, Malekith's all good. We might travel down and destroy the Eagle Gate, maybe. That's pretty well defended. Let's make sure we have this Black Ark in range and keep them on Dread Expansion so we get the extra replenishment. And we have the Black Ark upgrade available, so we're going to get the Soul Brazier, and then we're going to get the Sacrificial Pit of Cain as well. It might be worth recruiting onto the Black Ark if we're going to go all out. Feel like getting some more forces here just to make it a little bit more secure in case an army comes along and attacks us. Okay, let's jump into our diplomacy. I've been meaning to do this for ages. As you can see, our ability to trade with the Necrarch Brotherhood has come about, which is going to give us 2,700 a turn.
I veto this.
Unfortunately, not going to happen just yet, but our relations are improving to 48, which is really good. We're definitely going to be able to get that trade agreement at some point. It's really annoying though that I can't get the trade agreement with the Cult of Pleasure. Like, that makes absolutely no sense. Like, where is their capital? Because surely it's connected. Unless their capital is now officially down here somewhere, like Cecil de Tor, or the Mirror Pool of Topek, or Tepok. I don't know. I really don't know. But let's carry on to the next turn anyway. Nordhammer says, Vulcan, the High Elves have 3 armies gathering north of the High Vale. I think we'll be fine, mate. Don't worry. And Cozy says, Executioners or Blackguards better. I like Blackguard just because they are always good. Whereas... Oh. Okay. Whereas... Executioners require you to get the Murderous Prowess in order to be good. Now this is difficult because, although we can probably beat Valen one-on-one, I'm a bit concerned about what these other units can do to our backline. The Spearmen aren't a problem, it's the Archers. I might try and retreat, depending on the location here.
Withdrawing.
Please be better. Not sure it is. Avenger says ambush with the Black Ark Corsairs with handbows. Maybe. We can definitely kill off the archers with the Black Ark Corsairs with handbows. We're going to have to fight it nonetheless. I feel like we can probably win. It's just going to be very hard. And we are going to have to shoot down Valen with all of our bows. It's kind of annoying because Valen's going to be going for Malekith, and Malekith can't really fight Valen in a one-on-one battle. Star Dragons are absolutely insane for weapon damage. Like, we could play like an ambush game. That might work. But it's just going to be awkward. This map is horrible. They're completely downhill towards us. The only good place is over here. So we're going to line up over here. Okay, so we'll line up like so. We'll have the dark shards sort of sit behind for now. And we might be able to do something with the Black Ark Corsairs with hand bows. But I'm not too sure. Another thing I'm thinking about is they have the artillery, so they're going to expect us to attack them, maybe. They're not actually going to come towards us. I hope that they do come towards us. I really do. But I'm not convinced they will. We're going to gamble for more wins, because we're going to need all the wins we can get. That didn't work out, so that's just how it is. Are they coming towards us? No. They're going to group up with all of their forces and we are going to be screwed. And they are the attackers at the end of the day. But with their armies meeting up like that, they become very, very strong. I guess I could have flown Malekith forwards and tried to get the Blade Wind down in there, but especially with that massive cluster, I don't really want to risk being hit in the face by all of those phoenixes, so let's get back to our own men. Alright, so these handbows, they're going to have to ambush all of the ranged forces. Probably going to adjust the line a little bit, just so we're a bit more square on. We're going to have... Actually, I might have these just tight on the right. And then I can have more to sort of back up the mid, because I feel like that's going to be where the problem occurs. Let's turn off the skirmish mode. I might just leave them where they are for when these phoenixes come in, because that's one thing we have going for us, is that they're going to absolutely suicide some of these phoenixes. It's fine.
Eager for battle.
Okay, if they're going to adjust, we're going to adjust while we have the chance. I was hoping they would actually completely suicide those, but never mind. And the Nordhammer says, run them around the map till they get bored and go away. Okay. Oh, they're bombing the crap out of me. That's just rude.
I lust for slaughter. Hear my words.
Oh, we should be able to kill off those phoenixes there. That bolt thrower is a nightmare to deal with. Maybe I should have had some Black Ark Corsairs run up here. Maybe we still can. Kind of worried that they're going to get spotted and run down, but we'll see.
Malekith.
Wow, that Great Eagle's taking a ton of damage, which is fine.
Lord of Mag. Forward, attack.
Actually, one thing we could do, why don't we just bomb the crap out of it with this? I mean, why didn't I think of that sooner? Cool. Well, that gets rid of some of that. This phoenix is dead. So is this one if it attacks my phoenix there. Poor Black Ark Corsairs. They're going to get run down by Valen. To be fair, that's actually probably a good thing. Because as long as Valen isn't in the front line destroying Malekith, we might actually have a chance. And the front line, I'm going to group up these men. We're going to put them in the locked group. And we are going to just do an attack move forwards, because otherwise we're going to get savaged. That will allow us to get our Dark Shards closer, which will allow us to engage their Lother Sea Guard. That's what I'm going for. Although I kind of want to shoot down that bird. Get rid of these birds. Okay, maybe not. Oh, the Phoenix came back with full health, because it did. I feel like we just need to ignore that and get over here with Malekith. Doombolt the crap out of that. Go for the 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Let's get the dragon fire down. Yes. Juicy damage. Okay, and we can get Blade Wind in there as well, probably. And that will make all of their spearmen run for the hills. Meanwhile, we need to get this guy up here. The Hambos are doomed, so we're just going to have them come over here. We're still taking quite a lot of damage here, so let's just try and get rid of some of these guys. We definitely need to get some of our Dark Shards onto their archers. So get these Black Ark Corsairs to engage. And we'll engage their ranged forces with our own.
Chosen of King. Come forth. Malekith comes.
I'm a little bit worried about this, honestly. Oh, that Great Eagle literally just almost got killed in one hit. Oh, we need to get onto their ranged forces because they are doing so much damage. Oh man. Need to turn these fellas around and get the War Hydra up here. Our Hambos are on the way over. Valen is busy with those Hambos still, which is quite funny. Maybe I don't want to drop into these guys. So I'm going to drop a Doom Bolt there. Right, we managed to get these Lother Sea Guard in melee, which is good. feel like we're doing a pretty decent job. With these guys, we need to start engaging their ranged forces. We've savaged quite a lot of those Lothern Sea Guard there, so let's try and target the next ones. Cool. The other thing we need to do is just make sure that these spearmen and the swordmasters of Hoeth are dead. So how are we doing here? We're going to bring both of those strikes down there. And the other thing I can do is use the War Hydra to kill off the swordmasters. Cool. So that's going to help with that lot. Let's continue the charge, because we need to run down as many of these guys as we can. Make sure the archers still have their targets. You have Murderous Prowess just activating, which is good. Trouble is, we actually have a Phoenix in our backline, which is kind of annoying. This is hard, because this isn't exactly what I wanted at all. We just need, like, the War Hydra to get in there and stop them firing. As soon as their archers stop firing, we have, like, a huge advantage.
Fear me. Hear my words. I will have this.
So we can kill off this Flamefire Phoenix just quick. Good. Okay, the Phoenix is dead.
The destroyer hungers. Blackguards.
And do we have any units that aren't in melee? Got one there. These guys need to get back in. This is all or nothing now pretty much, so we may as well go all in. These longbows, I feel like they should probably kill some units closer. Or these dark shards even. Let's target the spearmen there, get those guys involved, target the spearmen.
The Witch King. I am dead. Forward.
Now what's the bet that
The destroyer
bolt thrower unit will have the biggest kill count?
carnage.
Right, we're doing okay. Just kind of worried about where Aramir is. Oh, he's all the way over there. Aramir, what are you doing?
Destroy.
His entire army's routing and he's just chilling. Go crush this Eagle Claw bolt thrower.
Death.
Oh my god, this is so spread out now. We need to target the units that are running away, that are bowmen, that aren't broken. Right, let's have these handbow run down the Lothern Sea Guard there. Blimey. We'll keep the run on the right side there. These guys need to attack the Lothern Sea Guard. What a bloody battle this has been.
End them! Ruki! By your command! Who says?
We have the Star Dragon coming over. This isn't good. Right, fortunately.
Suffering for all.
Right, the Hambos there, they're going to charge down the Lothern Sea Guard, which is good.
For slaughter.
How's our Star Dragon coming? I feel like we need to just target that with all of the ranged units that we have. And meanwhile, use our forces on the ground to just charge after the ones running away.
Eager for battle. Attack!
Maybe it's coming for... Oh, War Hydra. That's actually okay, actually. I'm okay with that.
Corsair handbows! Murder awaits!
Destroy! Counter!
Dark shards! It is done! Dark Elves!
Let's kill off the prince.
Corsairs! Understood.
Although I kind of feel like
Terror and
I
death!
should keep chasing down this Lodden Sea Guard down there.
Merciless warriors! Corsair handbows!
I
Okay,
will
good.
have destruction!
Raylan's running. We did it. Oh my. What a cracking battle. That was close. Oh man. Yeah, I tell you what, the Nordhammer, you're not wrong. He says that one hand crossbow unit, that one crossbow unit just did so much work. Oh my god.
Words. Slaughter them! Come forth!
Alright, cool. Let's just have these handbow units run down these men.
Eager for battle! By
They just do so much damage, it's lovely.
Corsairs!
Alright, we'll have Malekith just kill this lady. The princess. She's the leader actually of the other army, so probably a good idea to kill her. I was trying not to get hit by my own unit then. That would have been absolutely savage. Alright, she's nearly dead. She got stuck on a tree. There we go, job done. Pyrrhic victory. Oh man. Yeah, the Avenger, your Black Ark Corsair ambush worked out quite well in the end. Very good indeed. Malekith picking up his 279 kills though. Yeah, now we need to get Nolosis to stop treasure hunting and actually come down. We lost 2 units of Dread Spears, but we pretty much crushed both of their armies. So we'll take the slaves and the unit replenishment. It's going to take us over 12,000 slaves, which is fantastic. And we are going to get some replenishment from the end turn. Oh, I thought... Oh god. I thought that that army was going to come down and be arranged to attack, but... They're coming, boys. Time to run.